Tyson people would talk shit to. There's certain people that are just crazy, man.
Well, speaking of Mike Tyson, these people that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, that like this shouldn't even because he's too old. I was like, I think you're crazy.
Well, they're definitely uninformed.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. He is 57 years old. He will be 58 when they fight. He has had a long fighting career. He has been knocked out by massive men like Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. You know, he's had a lot of blows. And, you know, it's long past the time where most people ever fight. You know, the only person that ever fought competitively after age 50 is Bernard Hopkins and Archie Moore. Archie Moore did it back in the day.
No, Foreman was 40-something.
Foreman was in his 50s, I believe, when he had his last fight. Was he? He won the title.
I'm grabbing some whiskey.
Yeah. Foreman was want some ice and glasses and shit? Yeah. I think Foreman captured the heavyweight title at the oldest age, which was 46 when he fought Michael Moore. He hit him with this perfect right hand. It was crazy. That's okay. That's that bodega cat. That's Mark Norman stuff. We got some good shit, though. So how old was he? 48. So his last fight when he fought Shannon Briggs. Shannon the Cannon. Shout out to Shannon. Let's go, champ. So he beat Lou Savarese. He was 48 years old. Crazy. And he knocked out Michael Moore. He was 45. So he was the oldest man ever to win the heavyweight title at age 45. And you got to realize, like, that's a real 45. That's not like a 45 today. The 45 today is 45 with testosterone replacement and human growth hormone and peptides.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Mike Tyson, he's 57, but he got access to
everything. And he's also doing this very unique kind of training with electrical muscular stimulation that I've talked to some people that do that. And it has massive benefits of rehabilitating injuries. And it also, for a lot of people, gives them significant gains when they use it as opposed to just using weightlifting. I don't know too much about the science behind it. When Jamie comes back, we'll have him look it up. But you slap electrodes onto yourself. They put these pads on you, and it's hooked up to a machine. And while the electricity is going into your muscles, you're doing exercises. So while you're getting jolted, you're doing squats and you're doing like deadlifts. You're doing all this shit while you're connected to this thing that's stimulating your muscles.
But because my main concern would be, I guess in my head, where it's like, what if the electricity, the timing's off, and it goes to contract your muscle at a time when you're trying to...
I think it's constantly contracted. And I think you're fighting through that. I don't know. I haven't done it. I'm talking out my ass. What is that thing that Mike Tyson does where he gets connected to like an electrical muscular stimulation machine? I've seen it in training footage. And I know from talking to the guy that was telling me about... Cheers, my brother. Congratulations on your special.
Thank you.
It's awesome. I'm so happy to see you killing it.
Good bourbon.
Not bad. I think this is the Jack Carr stuff.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, this is Balcones, Texas pot still bourbon. That's legit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is real legit.
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
And what were we just talking about?
George Foreman, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
So they do this thing where they slap Chuck Zito. They do this thing where they slap these electrodes on him. Chuck Zito's a giant fight fan. Shout out to Chuck.
Oh, this is now.
Yeah. So they put these electrodes on him and they have him perform different exercises. NeuFit. NEUFIT. And so they have this machine. A breakthrough in neuromuscular electrical stimulation devices utilizing direct current. So it's this device that uses an updated form of neuromuscular electrical stimulation to send electrical impulses through the skin to the nerves, resulting in muscle contractions and sensory impulses. The NMES technology mitigates the action potentials of both peripheral and central nervous system, allowing for communication with virtually all parts of the body. The impulses stimulate muscles and other tissues, including contractile and sensory muscle fibers and sensory and motor neurons. The stimulation also leads to increased blood flow in the areas where it's applied. So I know Tyson was doing that before the Roy Jones fight when he was training. And I believe he's doing that now too. But that's interesting, right? Because you'd want to do like everything you can with a 57-year-old body to get it ready to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think people know. You don't lose that much ability. You know, you have to understand who you're talking about.
But what does change though is your ability to recover.
Yes.
Right, and then the amount of damage you can take.
Yes.
That's what changes. But he can still fucking destroy that guy.
The thing about the amount of damage you can take, it's all in comparison to how much damage you took in your life. Mm-hmm. Right? There's certain guys that as they get older, it's very disturbing because you see them get touched with a punch and they just go out. You'll see that with like some older MMA fighters.
Yeah, I saw that with Chuck Liddell.
Yes.
Where it was like nobody could knock him out.
Nobody.
And then it was like